or go. Hello, we are live. You're listening to Let's Drone It Out. Welcome back to another fantastic episode. We are joined by my little Tony.
Bonjour.
Our guest, David
Melendez.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry, I wasn't too sure. I'm like the worst at pronunciation. And everyone's favourite curry kitten.
Hello.
And I'm Bright Until I Fly. And most of you guys probably won't have heard of David, but he's on something called DEF CON. He's done 2 talks there, even at the Hackerspace. He's done 2 talks. One of them was building drones the hard way with the like using Wii controllers and everything. And he's also done, I think it was in the Hack Zone, the chat about avoiding counter drones or something. Right,
I've got to light a firework already.
Yeah, so when people pay you money for the
oh my god, the lighter, look at,
that's a big one. Have you not got other?
No, I've got nothing.
Oh
I
god.
don't even, oh my god. Right, I've got 3 of these left and a tiny lighter. I'm sorry, it's gonna have to just be these ones tonight. I haven't found them in the shop, so cheers, Zero. Anyway, Zero, for your $10 donation. Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy.
So just to set the scene and make sure everybody understands, and make sure I do as well, DEF CON is a hacker conference, isn't it? Is it like a white hat hacker type thing where you talk about how you can exploit certain things or work around certain countermeasures, or talk about exploits that people have found in hardware and stuff like that? Have I got the general gist of what DEF CON is?
Well, yeah, DEF CON is one of the most the biggest, maybe, hardware and software and hacking conference in the world, maybe, with at the same time as Black Hat, maybe. So last year I presented the 2 talks talking about drones and hardware hacking and cybersecurity, because I think the nowadays drone industry has a lot of maybe hype, talking about maybe anti-drone systems. I think there is too much hype about that, because we don't know nothing about those systems, or they are very, very simple and very, very cheap. So that was the point of my first talk.
Your mic is literally potato quality.
Very hard to hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so
can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, less of that.
Now I'm deaf.
Oh, no, it's just such bad quality. We might have to have you on again.
Maybe.
It's just the quality. Accent and poo mic. Saying in chat. Andrew/Frank is stuck in work. Andy RC is at the docks, hanging out with sailors, making like a circus seal. Oh, David, like, yeah, just the quality. You're like really muffled, and then
like retard.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Kind of like this show. Oh no, we can't. Like DEF CON is an amazing community. I was hoping to have you on and like chat with you, and you could like teach the guys some stuff. Because like you were kind of like bridging the gap between like hopefully talking about stuff on Gatwick
Oh,
because you must have had the
I think-
pain of that. And also, I'd like to apologise because of Brexit as well. I'm sorry, we're not all animals here.
I think the Gatwick case, we don't know nothing about that. So maybe it's a false flag
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, it's like it's not real.
Because we haven't seen the drones indeed.
There are no drones.
Dave, I think what we'll do, David, is we will, if you want, we'll let you go and we'll book you on again and have a proper chat and maybe see if you can sort out a decent mic.
Okay.
No worries, man. I'm really sorry. It's just you're so muffled.
Yeah, I'm going to try to change back the stuff.
Okay, man. Have a
Okay.
after the hour. Have a when the show finishes. Have a listen back, and you can kind of hear what you like. Maybe see if you can borrow like a dedicated mic or something.
Okay. I'm going to try.
No worries, man. Thank you so much for coming on. I will message you back on Twitter and book you in for another day.
Okay, perfect.
Another Thursday, man. Thank you so much. But definitely, I've added his Twitter in the description, and also if you type his name into YouTube, you guys could check out his videos. Hopefully, it will link. You know, YouTube will recommend his 2 DEF CON chats, which were really interesting and really good. But
oh, cool.
No worries. Thanks, man. Right, we'll look forward to having you back on soon.
Okay.
All right, dude. I'll let you go. Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Project. Oh, man.
What happened to the setting up the sound beforehand then, Jack?
I did what?
Sound check and all that. What happened?
Yeah, no, I did do it. I set up the link and sent it to him like a quarter of an hour first, and he went away. You were the last one to join. You can't say anything.
I was
Curry
eating.
Kitten, you'll defend me. You were the second person in chat.
This is true. Tony came on and then turned off his mic and audio whilst he ate. And I was just sat there looking at a couch because you went to have a piss. Our man with his headphones went off to try and find some other sort of vegetable to plug into his computer to talk into. And Tony ate something and no one else showed up. What a perfect show. Which is a shame because although, you know...
We just start making paper clips.
Yeah. I would really like to understand exactly what it was doing with, you know, these... Because his talk was about using micro drones to get around counter-drone measures.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've been saying for ages that all these drone killer things perhaps work on a Phantom, and that's it.
Yeah.
You use any other sort of thing and it's not going to work. But I was interested to hear about it from a more technical standpoint. But we'll have him back.
I know, yeah.
We'll buy him a microphone if we have to.
Oh, God. It is, and also he's done the whole, like, building the drones the hard way with the Wii Motion Plus and the Nunchuck back in the day with Multi-Wii.
So he actually built a Multi-Wii from scratch, did he?
Yeah. So, like, he knows his shit, except he's got a shit mic. So you just can't talk to him. It's like, you know, he's got loads of information there and he's an interesting guy. Anyone who hangs around DEF CON is cool, like, definitely. Some of the chats, how to weaponize your pets, that is one of my favorite talks in the world. Where this guy has like a GPS collar on his friend's cat and it sniffs out people's Wi-Fi and he sends the cat out, and then he has a denial of service dog, which basically like stops people from using the internet. And obviously, because it's a service dog, people just let them in. And it's like...
Junior's got a baseball bat.
Yeah,
so your dog's already weaponized. It's like, don't touch him, he'll bite you.
Yeah. Unless you're female. Discriminating. Damn it. I had loads of like Brexit jokes and Like, oh man,
You can say jokes if you want. Hey, look, JB's in the chat. What's up, JB?
Johnny Banton. I tell you what, man, Tone, your little FPV superheroes secret squirrel WhatsApp group, man, is really active. Except none of you fly.
Squirrel WhatsApp group.
So
It's
secret,
a
squirrel, I don't know
secret.
anything about it.
Shush, it's a secret.
I'm not invited.
Yeah.
Not to this one.
Well, I
It's
can invite you if you want. I
very
think
secret.
it is. Yeah, it's Tony's little secret club. It's really weird. Hang on, what's it called? Weekend Quad Warriors.
Quad Warriors.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Go out. We only fly on the weekends.
oh my god, it's like their little rule, and they're not. What first rule of?
Do you want to get kicked out?
I know.
Do
Don't
you
talk about weekend quad.
Do you want to get kicked out, Jack?
No.
Shut up, man.
He was so upset when someone invited me. He was like, "What's the Yeti doing in here?"
I actually did say that. I think.
So I was just like, bloody hell, like, oh, you little friends,
Hello, friends.
oh,
Weekend friends.
weekend friends.
Have you actually been out and flown yet, Jack?
No, I haven't. I've
Well,
not.
It's not the weekend.
I was
Podcast about
looking forward to
flying.
the weekend before the weather went shit.
I know, it's really... It was like yesterday I was in a T-shirt, 22 degrees, and today I was back in a hat and a woolly top sort of thing.
Yeah.
And now it's raining, so it's even worse.
I'd have more fun you coming down here and kicking me in the bollocks.
I would actually drive down and do that. Can I actually? I might make a video about that.
You said on episode 18.
I might vlog that. Actually, just literally drive down. You open the door, kick you in the nads, and just drive home.
Unfortunately,
not even
I
say
think
anything.
This comes under YouTube's new rules about getting rid of those sorts of videos, including pranks or where someone suffers actual harm. So
We can't even
Jack
do
would
pranks.
have to jump up and say, "Don't worry, it didn't hurt. I've got no balls," or something like that.
Has anyone seen Raphael's post where he goes, "Excuse me, sir, this seat's exclusively for disabled people," and the kids, someone's wrote underneath it, "The Earth is flat,"
Yeah.
and the police officer's like, "Oh, sorry to bother you, sir." And then Alan's just tagged Tony and me in there, which I find hilarious.
On that subject, on Netflix recently, the what's it called? The Curve or something?
Oh, the Curvators or
a Flat Earth documentary.
Yeah, Tone, have you watched that?
I didn't know, Tony, you didn't explain to me that it's not just flat, but it has a sort of globe over it as well.
Membrane.
Permanent.
Yeah, that's
It's a membrane!
Oh, that's in the if you read the Bible, it's in the Bible.
What? I am not reading the Bible, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't say anything about a dome over a flat Earth.
Of course it does. It says it at the start.
No, it doesn't. It
In
says
the
God
beginning,
made
there was
earth,
the word or something.
and then he made light.
Have a look. Someone in the chat. Tell me.
Has anyone watched that Tidying Up Bird? Because like I need her. You know the what's her name?
I don't know. She's
Mary
Japanese.
Kondo.
She'd have a
Marie
film
Kondo.
around your house, wouldn't she?
Yeah,
She'd
like where you know
make
like
a whole series on
like
just
does
cleaning your
this
flat.
spark joy? No, not really. But I need it to fix things.
I can't believe you haven't flown yet, man. Right, we got
to involve chat more. Oh, is it like that, Gary?
Jerry.
No,
That's
talk
really
about
taking
Jerry
notice.
for the next 20 minutes. So, Jerry Squires,
What's up, Jerry? What do you want us to talk about?
what do you want to talk about?
my
do you
chat
try,
was like
Jerry?
tiny. I had to zoom in.
We're wide open now.
Come on,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Yeah, all right. We'll sit here.
Hi,
and
Jerry.
chat.
Let's talk about you. It's
Come on,
all about
Jerry.
you, this show,
Ask your
Jerry.
question,
Come on.
Jerry.
We've had a slight disaster with the guest. No one's flown anything, and all we can talk about is flat Earth documentaries on Netflix. We're in trouble, people. Where's the emergency exit?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Frank's at work. NJ's learning 50 songs.
I think the reason that Andy hurt himself is quite amusing. Andy said he did a 30-minute line of sight flight and he's hurt his neck. So I'm guessing he was like looking up like this, and that's done it.
Reading it because your show broke.
That's true.
Go on, Jerry. Jerry, if I give you the link to join the show, do you want to come on?
Yeah, go on, Jerry.
Go on, Jerry.
Send him the link, Jerry. Let's see if Jerry's really going to come on.
Come on, Jerry. Fucking. Let's see how good quality your mic is.
He says he's on a mobile, so it's hard to type. Well, Jerry, you've got a microphone on there and a camera. It'll be all right. Can we change the name of this show to Jerry? Do it now.
Jerry. Jerry coming on. Events YouTube. Hang on, let me just load up.
Flat Earth videos are more interesting than chemtrails. I think they all fall under the same banner.
First thing come out of Tony's mouth, I was like, "Oh, the weather's changed, isn't it, Tone?" And he was like, "Well, there was spraying yesterday." I did say in his little group.
No,
they all seem to be anti-vaxxers as well. Are you an anti-vaxxer, Tony?
Yeah, I would never do that. My dog's never been vaccinated, and he's 15. And people take their dogs to the vets every year to get them vaccinated, and there's absolutely no point. You're just getting conned out of £100 and something.
What about with humans?
Solution.
Humans, I'd only do the first lot, probably. But
I mean, the first lot, the first humans, or the first lot of?
No, the first lot of vaccinations.
But you wouldn't get a booster.
No,
but
you don't need it.
You don't need it. You're speaking as a medical expert there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, who invited Chad Kappa from Rotor Riot in the show? I think they're talking about you. You, Curry.
They're talking about me again. As somebody said, I look like a, what they call a dollar store Chad Kappa.
Keeping away from the kids vaping. Jerry, pants down now on the loo. Get on the show. You got the link, mate.
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry.
Have you changed the name of this called to Jerry yet?
Oh man, that does mean.
I like the fact you've put the link on the Hangout chat, so anyone can join at this point.
Jerry, I know.
Who's feeling lucky, punks? Who wants to join us?
Come on.
We had a decent show lined up. Jerry.
We'd appreciate someone Northern, so we can do. Oi, insert name here. You're Northern.
I am waiting till someone comes on from like the Isle of Wight.
Hey, Jerry! So, Jerry, what do you fly?
Yeah. So we should get it.
Hey, do you want me to show you what I've got?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I've got to run upstairs.
Go for it.
Hold on.
Fine.
Well, one's a Chameleon TI that I built recently
Oh yeah.
with a Kakoot F7.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Hey.
Yep. Hold on.
With one board. Very nice. Has it still got the isolated gyro? Yep. No worries. You talk to the kids.
Yeah.
How's this for interacting with the chat? Just
I know. Well, your show broke, so you might as well do something, eh?
Yeah, I know.
How do I show you this? I'll have to spin the
or just hold it next to your head, put it on your head.
put it on my head.
Are you flying?
I'll actually do that.
Yeah.
Hold on, because is it the camera on the top of the phone, obviously, that's using?
Yeah.
I can't see what it's viewing, so.
Up a bit lower.
You are?
Up a bit lower, did you just say,
It's a
Tony?
bit lower.
Up a bit lower.
Down a bit higher.
Present to everyone. Lower. Other way.
Lower.
Other lower.
You can see me on the right side. Anyway, you've seen pods
It's
before,
a
I'm
rooster,
sure.
people.
It's not a rooster, it's a chameleon. Yeah, Chameleon TI. Hold on.
Where are you based? How north are you?
Well, North Cumbria. Which
Where am I again?
I'm just trying to think if you guys won't know. It's called Grange over Sands.
That's good enough. Oi, Jerry, you're Northern. What is A? Jack.
I'm not Northern. I'm from Harrow originally.
That's north. That's north enough. It's more north than you.
Harrow.
England.
Joe, when Chinese people first.
Oh my God,
And-
Tony, that's Tony. This This sounds like
When Johnny,
potential suing Andy RC territory. Choose your words carefully.
when
All right.
Chinese people get in a taxi. No, I'm not even going to say it. You
Tony,
can
Tony,
get on.
views shared on this show by Tony do not reflect Let's Go Now. Susan
Harold,
independently.
taxi driver.
Oh no.
Oh, man. I like the fact if Andy's not here, someone else has to say something bad.
Are you on the toilet, Jerry?
Yeah.
Oh, he is as well. That was a bloody good guess, wasn't it?
Outside Lou as well, so I can vape. But I don't know whether we can do that on YouTube.
No, it's fine. What? So you're protecting the kids from the vape, even though kids could vape very recently.
Well, they're 11 and 12, so. Shall we actually talk some drone stuff? And see
Yeah,
if
let's
anyone
talk some drones. Right. What do you fly?
What
How many you got?
How long have you
Say
been in
again,
the
sorry.
hobby? How long have you been watching this show?
God, this show. I don't actually know.
Too long.
Yeah, it's actually probably over a year. I don't even know now.
Wow, you stayed with us a
Oh
year.
my
You're
God,
brave.
Is there any suspicion where you go to the toilet with yourself and your phone for an hour and don't come back? That sounds a bit
not at
dodgy.
all.
Sounds
I'm just left
like
alone generally.
a married
No,
man
that's
from
a
experience.
serious question. I actually first started with a TBS Discovery because I liked the whole camera drone stuff.
Yeah.
Then saw videos of Sharpoo and went, oh, I don't actually like that whole non-stabilized thing.
Yeah.
And then after a while, I think it's 2016, I went, I like, properly controlling it instead of it doing the stabilized rubbish.
Yeah.
So I started throwing it around and then got a crappy, what was it? Nighthawk 250 or a 280? 280.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Oh my God, they were the worst. It wasn't even BL Heli ESCs; they were all PWM. The thing is, like, a lot of people begin like that, get a stabilized drone,
Yeah.
and then they find themselves being like, "Wow, this feels like a camera on a balloon."
Yeah.
And like, unless you're doing what Trappy's doing, where you're flying it into Chernobyl or and going places you can't go. But then you've got all that money and all that gear, and if it goes down, you can't get to it.
No, exactly.
So
I think what you got there is the sort of progression everybody went through because that was available at the time. It sort of went from like tricopters on the very basic sort of stuff to larger quads, the sort of F450s, and then everyone got a gimbal and then a brushless gimbal, and then somebody, probably the blackout stuff was first, wasn't it? Said, look, here's a mini quad, or here's a small quad you can do stuff with. And everybody got on board with that, especially when those started getting better. The technology increases that make the footage much smoother now. I mean, you look at GoPro stuff on Acro, and it might as well be, not stabilized, but it's smooth enough to think this is like proper cinematography stuff. Just going crazy.
Especially Mr. GoPro 7 on his skiing trip.
Oh yeah, but that's not going on a quad because it's too expensive.
Did anyone see the white GoPro? That was weird.
A white GoPro?
Yeah, someone found a white GoPro 7 in Best Buy, and they wouldn't sell it to him. It was just it's something random that was on the Facebook page on Rotor Riot, and it was just like an albino GoPro 7. It was really weird.
It's probably just been left in the windows, bleached in the sun.
What vape flavour, Gary? From Dave's story.
Jerry. It's like, what?
Jerry? Yeah. Sometimes I call you Gary for no reason. Work.
Well, actually, it's Gary/Jerry.
Yeah,
oh, right.
Jerry.
At the moment, it's a mango one that I'm on at the moment.
Oh.
It's been over a year that I haven't smoked a cigarette, so.
Because you've been working on quads and stuff. Has it taught you any other skills that have led you to fix other things?
No, because I'm pretty good at fixing anything anyway, so I turned it to that. I mean,
what's the best thing have you ever fixed your boiler? Because that's messing with gas, water, and electricity all at the same time.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't like electric.
Oh, what? We should get Momo on the show. Oh man, Curry Kitten already had a little rant about Momo.
I've been triggered.
Your kids from Momo.
I had to send a note to my daughter's school because I got 3 notes about something fake that's going to kill all our children, and it only took like 5 minutes to investigate and say, actually, there's nothing here. Sort it out. And the school's response was, well, we got this information from Hampshire Police. So we felt it was credible and had to share it.
Oh, God. So there was drones at Gatwick as well. It doesn't mean that they...
Yeah, according to the police.
Was there, though?
I did mention on our secret Facebook group that, or just our chat, that this sounds an awful lot like the Gatwick drones. It's like people go mental hysteria. Because as soon as you say, well, you must protect the children, I'm standing up saying, actually, they don't need to be protected. And you do come across as the bad guy when that happens, because... I'm not suggesting we should let them all be killed, but if there's no actual danger there, we should just say, hey, children, treat everything skeptically and look at things properly.
Batwoman says BBC have said that Momo is fake news.
I know.
But now it's real.
Yeah, as soon as you have it on a plausible platform, loosely.
Wayne.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
We don't say his real name.
Red Bull.
No, it is a can of Michelob Ultra.
Oh, okay, I'll let you on.
I'm not allowed to drink till tomorrow.
Have you, Jerry, have you got any questions for us? Anything you've always wanted to know?
One, actually, while I'm taking this opportunity, which is probably never going to happen again, what would you guys say is the best way of improving your... basically your acro in freestyle? So a case of, I mean, I'm flying around like a normal, but I think because I haven't got the obstacles where I fly, I can't improve anywhere near like NJ is, for instance.
Spot hopping, the skill of going to different spots and being able to fly and just get on with it, I think was my biggest. Being exposed to different environments.
Yeah, going different places, isn't it?
Because
I mean, that's the thing. Obviously, now we're getting. I mean, it was hilarious the other day. I was flying on the school field. A helicopter buzzes round, and I'm like, they're taking this drone bannings thing big fucking far. And suddenly, it's an air ambulance landing on the field that I'm flying on. And so I was like, I am going to stand right out of the way of this helicopter right now.
Yeah.
So it's quite hilarious. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. It's the police trying to stop the drone.
No, oh man, no. Luckily, it hasn't gone that far. We do me personally. I do feel like the public attitude towards us has changed.
Pathetic.
But
depends on the public. There's still plenty of people that go around saying, "Oh, that looks awesome." As
I had a guy the other
you're
day.
spying on me. Go away. But
an old guy. Sorry.
I was just going to say, aside from new spots. And I'm quite guilty of this. You've got to fly like you're not scared of crashing or getting it stuck somewhere, which I'm really bad at. But I've got lots of beepers at least. Because as soon as you start thinking, actually, I might crash here and I might not try it, then you sort of lose the ability to sort of push it and really try harder things or newer things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking a big boy pin and going for it.
I've got an old frame that I'm flying, which is a cheap Lissam. I don't know whether you saw those 210.
I remember them.
UAV Futures build. So that's my chuck it about and smash it into things quad. And the Chameleon TI has only been flown twice because it's new and fancy.
Yeah, you've got the other thing that I found as well is having the same setup to fly again and again and again, and having your best quad so you can keep and definitely have spares. So that you get used to that setup. There's a lot of you hear Chad Nowak and Steele, of Ethics or whatever he's part of now. You hear him mention that over and over again. But I definitely noticed the skill of Tony being because he made sure he travelled and went everywhere and he was at different events. And I noticed he was me and him would go to a new spot and visit new people, and he would be flying a lot more confident than he would be sort of matching the guys who were locally there. And then when I went with him and Frank and we started traveling around a bit more, there was people like someone who noticed it as well, who said something to me, was Andy RC. He was like, "Oh my god, you guys work together in a new place, and like you're spotting for each other, and you're helping each other out, and you fly so safely." Because he was like very used to flying on his own, and we went to what was that place called, Tone? You know, the cliffs with the rocks and that.
Oh my god!
And he was like, yeah, and we had to say to him, like, mate, you know, like he would lose his spot just because there wasn't a dog shit bin. You know, he'd like lose orientation like instantly.
Yeah,
he had to be like, Jack's the new dog shit bin in his weird yellow vest, and I would have to sit next to him so he'd know his way round. And it took him a good like hour or two to like get round. Like, I'm not in my field, and you know, and like I definitely. And then the next spot when we went to Curry Kitten's spot, where we were flying through the trees, I got that feeling again of like, I'm somewhere new and it's fun and it's, you know, and like, but it's definitely worth having a bit of a beta quad, like, you know, to beat on and stuff and try and break it.
The roaches, that's it. Well done, something snail.
The roaches.
The roaches, yeah, that was where we were.
You got kudos, mate. You got kudos.
Right. But I'm gonna have to shoot, so thank you for having me on.
No worries, man.
That was Jerry/Garry, everyone.
Now knows that we do pay attention to the chat, especially when the show breaks.
Yeah, you should have a moderator just sitting in the background somewhere.
We do. It's called Tony, but he can't read properly.
I'm dyslexic, can't see it.
Yeah, maybe have a competition or something. Whoever gives the most when they have the firework, they get on next week.
Yeah.
Just for a 5 minute. Hello, how
yeah.
That'd be cool.
No worries. Thank you, Jerry.
Thank you very much.
Take care, man.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If anyone else wants to come
his
in,
sound in the toilet was better than
those headphones were so bad. Like a hacker, he's made his own flight controller. David, you've made your own flight controller.
I like the fact his headphones double up. So he's like, "Can you hear me now?"
And it's just like blue
to the headphone.
In blood. Like, you're part of DEF CON, man. You should be. I thought he'd be golden. I did not have any worries at all, and I was wrong. I knew, you know, when Frank has that Frank feeling towards me, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to go, and he was right.
That's permanent that he has that feeling towards you. Batwoman said about a monthly chat with a live chat person. You know what? So we could get someone from the Patreon or someone from the chat to come on. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah,
we've asked people from the chat before.
If you donate a lot, we'll let you rub Tony's head.
Yep, you could do that.
That good.
You could rub my head. I haven't decided what one.
Fuck it. I'm going to make Jerry a mod for that. There you go, Jerry.
Jerry/Garry, you can sit in the background doing that.
Yeah, you do the mod stuff for us, Jerry.
What helps, Jerry, get you noticed is if you at one of us. If you type like at Brighton Till I Fly, I'll notice it because it will come up in my chat that it's big and orange. Is he written in the chat or is he wanking in the toilet? Is he still?
I don't know.
Jerry, hang on, I'm looking for him. Guys, talk amongst yourself.
We've run out of things to say.
We've done flat Earth, anti-vaccine. We did a bit on drones.
No, we haven't done lawnmowers for a while.
I've got nothing to say on Jerry. There you go, Jerry. Enjoy your new status in the book.
Well, I've actually flown twice now.
You guys aren't saying anything.
You've not flown at all, Jack, yet. I've flown twice. Have you found a new field yet, Curry?
No, I wanted to go out this week just to test something. Then I realised I didn't have a field. So
can you hear this?
Yes.
Sorry.
But I need to fly the wing that I just built, and I've got some bits to build. What
happened with your field? Are they like?
You know where I sent a picture in the last video, but you know where we went in? We went through those woods and then jumped over a stream. A couple of months ago, those woods disappeared, and it's just like stumps, and you can see the field. Now there's a great big fence up there. so you can't get in unless you walk around the side and hop over a different stream. But then I'm scared men come after me with their JCBs.
Jack
scare
would
me
like
away.
that.
You're kidding, really? Call Zero. Zero ain't here. Zero. Do you want to come in? Message on the thing.
How about Mr. Dread? Come on, Mike. Come on, Mikey.
Can do. Lyle Clive. No.
I think he's going for OR.
Ah.
Maybe. Power loop them, Carrigan. Then they'll know where I am. And they'll come and get me.
That is awful, having to find a new spot.
Well, I've still got. There's
I am
various
recovered from Hidden Valley.
little bits and pieces. Like when I've got micro quads, there's trees to fly around inside woods, but there's a lot of crashing going on. And there's a couple of sites which are actually really nice that it's got some trees spaced out, but from the air it looks like it's just like, you know, a bit of grass down there, but it's actually about 3 feet of like thorny, horrible undergrowth that if you crash in it, you get all cut up on your legs and stuff. Is that a regular occurrence, men coming after you? Yes, they all want me for various means.
Mikey Dread said he hasn't had a shave. I haven't had a shave either. Look, I need a shave and my head needs shaving.
The only exciting thing I've got, right, is I've got a mat for anti-static, and I've actually got a Phantom 3 body that I'm going to put quad bits inside. And the annoying thing is I've got 4 KISS ESCs.
Are you going to kiss it?
I haven't got a KISS Rev 1 board. No one's got one for sale on Facebook, nothing.
Why are you putting KISS in a
because I've got 4 brand new KISS 24 amp ESCs. Kind of need a KISS board to go along with it.
Well, yeah, it would help. Anyone in the chat got a KISS V1 for Jack?
Yeah, like literally, I've got all the parts. Hang on. Like,
oh god, did we really just see your crack then?
oh. So got the shell, got the back, even got a tramp, got legs, got official propellers to put on it.
Will they work?
Have you wait
got,
for it.
Have you got the?
So my plan is, I've got a legit gimbal with those, and I'm gonna zip tie. And I've taken, this is like a little bit of a Jack exclusive, because Jack never really tells people what he's up to. You know, Jack just kind of sits in his little thing. So what I've got is a Phantom 3, but I've got Phantom 2 gimbal. And I've taken the back out of it so that I can put
your camera in there.
I can put a mini camera in there.
So are you going to fly from the gimbal?
And then run the wire, yeah, and then put CA so that the camera's pointing ever so slightly upwards, so it looks totally legit. And I've got new stickers for it, like everything. I've gone to town.
This is a weird thing to have. Why? Just why?
Because I think it will be nothing funnier than trying to visit people at new spots, and if they don't know who I am, be like, oh, can I fly with you guys? And then pull out a Phantom, put the LEDs, the correct LEDs, you know, red LED, green LED and the thing, do the little dance, and then keep the Tyrannus out of the way, and then fly, and then try and fly acro with them. And I think it will just screw with their head, because they'll be like, oh my God, oh, Phantom wanker. Oh, can you fly rate, mate? And all that sort of stuff.
And then you'll be flipping it.
Yeah, just or have a Phantom, like hide in the bushes, like some sort of sex offender.
Well, that'll be easy for you.
DRC. And then fly and then hover over them and then like obviously orbit the race squad guys, and then just, I think it'll just be hilarious. I think it'll be like, you know, just sit there in orbit and then like flip and it's just to do other people's heads in, really.
I know it's been done before, still done it and stuff, but
yeah, but no one's done the proper. It's going to look that's proper stealth.
I have to say this is quite tricky. Or are you going to go to some event? Because just like wandering out in a field and like, there's some race quads. I'm going to go and have some fun with them.
Yeah, just leave it in the back of the car because, like, it's a Phantom. No one cares. And
who
then,
said
like,
Mikey Dread's posh?
If you hear the, because the thing is, like, if Oscar Lang, he always flies in Preston Park, and he ain't going to know it's me if I fly over to him. If I see what channels they're on. And then, change the channel, power on, and then just hover in acro, horizon mode over to them. And, they're going to be like, oh my God, who's that? And they're filming and then do a flip. They're going to be like mind blown. But I need some people on the inside to like film their reaction or hope that they've got their quads.
Mikey Dread said, Jack PM me, I'm sure I have some Kiss FC V1 somewhere
lying around. Nice one, Mikey.
Richard Warwick is suggesting about flying mode 3 like Stinger Storm and Bardwell. Wasn't that our idea before they did it?
It was our idea. They nicked it off us.
But we didn't follow through, you see. We're the ideas people. Not doing people.
There's quite a few things that we've said on this show and then Rotor Right have done it.
Not accusing anyone, just saying.
No. So what's that thing you got to read out?
Disclaimer. Curry, can you be in charge of the disclaimer? Because I lose it.
I sent it to you.
I know.
I'll have a copy somewhere.
Yes, Oscar is in the UK.
Yeah, man. He flies with me, man.
Told you where he flies.
Yeah. And I totally do his head in. I've got like a Oscar impression. Because I think he doesn't want to come on the show due to he's Chinese.
He doesn't want to be on the internet, he told me. His face or anything like that.
There is a couple of photos of him out and around.
I have seen photos of him.
I've put photos on the internet of him.
He's already on the internet. That battle is lost. Tell him to come on.
I know. I hate to out him, but he is Asian. Like, I don't know what he's hiding. I don't know why. What's up with my camera?
Today it's better though.
Bit weird, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he's like, unless he's like some sort of international Chinese spy. Like he's a sleeper agent or something. And he's
working for the North Koreans.
But yeah, like and they're bringing. He's like trying to get people to bring drones so they can review the footage and build.
Read the disclaimer out again, especially after that.
Rebuild, rebuild Britain or, invade it easily because they've got GPS terrain data or some bollocks. I don't know. I want to start a rumour about Oscar, but I actually like him. So it's a bit difficult. Just don't deport him because he's a good friend of mine.
Right, Jack, you need to come around my house because I need to do some stuff on my quads.
Like what?
I need.
There's one problem with
any
that.
Fix ever.
Haven't got a table and no equipment.
Yes.
Shut up! You've got a table.
Yes.
Pull that table out to behind you so I can see it.
I've got drawers to the right. I've got a soldering iron already set up here.
Lies. Is there 2 chairs?
No, there's 1 chair, but I will allow you to sit in it.
You've heard it here first, people. Mic drop.
I'm not convinced he's
celebratory chocolate milk time, people.
Because we all saw that so Darty built, and it looked like 2 wires twisted together and then with a bit of tape round it.
It was horrendous. I know.
Exactly why I've invited Jack round again.
Mate, you still need to buy a new flight controller for the other quads. I don't know.
What quad have you got? I can't even remember.
You are the worst. I don't know.
What is it?
I think it's what's that guy? Smokey.
Oh, it's a Fossil Smoke. S1
Smokey. And I've redone the frame, and then he argues, "You haven't changed your top." And I'm like, "I have changed the pipe." And then he held it, and he was like, "Yeah." And then he's like accusing me of breaking his flight controller. even though it was wide up wrong.
You did break that though.
I didn't break it.
You did. I'm just going to. I know what. I'm just going to get the flight controller I got last time. What's in my Menace frame, I think. Which is, oh my god. Name some flight controllers.
Let's play Dementia. Right, everyone in the chat, name flight controllers. Furious,
no,
Coyote,
no,
Revo,
no,
Butterfly, whatever they made.
Omnibus.
Naze Rev 5.
no.
Sorry, Dementia people.
They make ESEs.
They make ESCs, everyone. Betafly.
Kiss.
No.
Kiss, Red X,
Maytech. Who said Maytech?
Maytech, the winner.
Yeah,
the winner of Dementia.
Let's play Dementia.
So, like, now and again, I'd like go get something to eat with Tony, and we'll be talking about stuff, and then he just forgets like what stuff's called, and it's called Let's Play Dementia, where
yeah, this was not supposed to come out on here, but
yeah.
you can now play that.
Maytech for the win. How comes MKME Lab, Make Me Lab, is like got a tick box and everything? DY.
What's the tick box mean?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Equals mod. I don't know what tick means.
What is?
You're in charge of this chat. What's it mean?
I don't know. Like trying to not accidentally. MKME Lab
account, he says.
Check you out, man. You're like, what are you doing hanging out on this shit show when you're a verified channel? 47k. Like me and Tony can't even add up to that much.
You're right.
Oh my god, like, he's got a $50 airbrush. That's more than me and Tony make in a month.
I got one before that rule.
Oh my god. So, like, what have I been up to? I am trying to install a hard drive in an old PS2.
I make videos and I like all of you guys, so I lurk often.
Oh my god, man! Like, you make decent content. He must watch this to feel better about himself. You know when people are like, "What do you do at the dinner table?" and he's like, "Well, I'm a YouTuber," and they're like, "What? You make money off that?" And then he goes, "Don't worry, And then he's at home and he's like naked, looking himself in the mirror whilst watching Let's Drone Out on his thing, and I'm like, at least God looks favourably upon me. Because we must be like a colony of ants to him. Retarded ants. Curry hasn't even got a comeback. He's like, oh my god, it's true.
There is a thing when someone says what you do and you say I make videos on YouTube, their next question is, oh, do you make money out of that then? And then you have to say, no, not really. Fortunately, my wife still buys me food.
I've got an IPA habit. and it ain't Indian. It's isopropyl. Oh man. You can fly and like it. I can't fly like any of you. I love your vids. Oh bless you. Oh my god.
He's clearly too busy making quality content to fly better.
I know. Like, check him out. Shadow 55. Well, that's the good thing about having a show that did fall flat. That actually, I'm gonna subscribe to you, man. I'm already subscribed. There must be. I see Arduinos. I see all kinds of stuff. You're the rocket guy. You built a rocket. Oh man, that's awesome.
You want to come on the show?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah. Do you own a decent mic? You're in. Just click the link, man. There's a link somewhere. MKME. Hang on.
There's a potato with a wire coming out of it. Don't use that.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's get him. Let's get him on.
Oh, I like these videos. These are good, interesting things.
What's his name? MK.
MKME
Lab.
Lab.
Mate, just click the link, man. Save the show. Save it. Right. Stickers. Found sticker mule tone. I'm on it. I'm actually on something.
Oh, well done.
Where's that link?
I need some for myself, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about changing my what do you call it anyway? Oh God, let's play Dementia.
Let's play Dementia. What are you trying to say?
I'm changing my
Pants.
Design. Logo.
logo.
Wait,
Yeah.
there we go.
Oh, the winner of Dementia. I get a free poppers on at the Indian place now.
Oh,
What just happened here? Just click the link, man.
You got 60 subs from this chat. Can I have 60 subs? No, I don't. I think I might see if I can make 1,000 by this.
Joining
summer.
on. Do you want to click that link, Ash? Seeing as you think that we don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
There is a Let's Thrown Out. Click the Let's Thrown Out link. That's weird. My chat just scrolled all the way up. We've still got 10 minutes. Someone please join.
Just as an aside, I'm looking forward to going through MKME Lab stuff because it's all the stuff that I don't have time to play with, all the sort of circuit boards and Arduino stuff. And this is why perhaps he doesn't get much time for flying. He's busy messing around with one thing. We're busy messing around with others.
Yeah. I've got to install this PSNE. And have you seen the PSIO, Curry Kitten?
The PSIO, what's that?
The PSIO, it's the parallel port in the back of the original PlayStation, which is, hang on. So, if any of you can remember this, the original PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, at the back.
Hey, look.
Hey!
He's in.
At the back, you've got that really hard to open slot thing.
Yeah.
And then, you stick a cartridge in there. SD card, you got to put a chip in it so it interrupts the data from the laser, so it can pretend it's getting it from the laser, and then add a jumper, an unused ground pin in this, and obviously it's probably skipping the the wobble in the beginning of the disc that was in the mold for the region thing.
Not.
Hello, MKME. What's your real name? You're muted. There's no sound.
Oh, no. Can we get nobody with a mic on the show?
Ash, what are you doing?
See if we can lip read. Yo, what's up? My name is MK Tech. I'm from America.
Pen and bit of paper.
Hold up a sign.
Do you not no
1 minute, he said.
sound?
This is brilliant. What's congratulations going on? Who's had a baby or just getting married or something? What's going on? What's going on in chat? Congratulations. I can't scroll through. What's going on? Someone tell me.
Oh, Ash is getting married on Saturday.
Oh.
What, this Saturday coming? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, I remembered. I got my invite to the after party, yeah.
Well, we'd call that a shotgun wedding, but your kid's like 2 now, isn't he? So that's what's happened there.
Okay,
if they're not married, bastard child out of wedlock. Okay, no worries.
Make me less chopped off.
Well, we did try. This is quality programming. Lad has said, when watching the show back, please note at the very beginning, Bright Until I Fly said, welcome to another great episode of LDO. This is an absolute... I've got a weird rogue, I've got weird rogue...
You shave then.
Moustache hair. That
just to explain to people, I think that was Jack trying to big it up because we had already been talking to David and we knew that his mic had a problem. And so Jack was just trying to will it to be a good show.
Fuck. Every time I try and do something... Every time.
I'm going to get someone on.
Who?
I think we should get Mako Reactra back on. I liked her. She She's really good at flying, and
she's nice to look at. Yeah, we know, Tony.
No, and she can talk about her dad's, you know, with the Blackbird SR-71 and
make
stuff
me
like
lamps back on. Can we hear you this time?
No.
No. Have you got, you know, the Google plugin? Have you allowed
text it with,
you know the cog symbol?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes.
Hey!
Yay!
It's my MXL
channel.
990. I don't know when 10 screwed up my. I've got an MXL 990 right here, and it just doesn't play nice with G Plus today. But so
welcome to Google Hangouts, where it goes. What, you're taking up valuable server bandwidth.
Yes, exactly. I'm actually using the stupid C920, so the audio is going to be crap. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. C920. It's fine.
Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, I'm Eric, by the way.
Hey,
this went crazy. I have no idea what happened. I just was lurking.
That's all right. How long have you been watching the show? Our deepest apologies, by the way.
Well, since you started, probably. I've been watching Curry Kitten. Yeah, I think I found all of you through Curry Kitten's channel. I've been subbed to him for a long time. I think I've shared his videos back when I did weekly live shows.
Oh, I love Curry Kitten. It's just something.
But you must have lurked on my one as well, because don't remember a comment from you or anything.
I seldom make the time to comment as often as I should on a lot of channels. I'm sorry about that.
You're exactly the same as Jack. Jack said he watched me for ages before inviting, and it's like,
I was a little bit scared, you know, because like I looked up to you. I didn't want to, you know, they say like don't meet your heroes, because you were like, you know, like I've fallen out my dad, and you're like the kind of dad replacement.
And now you've met me, it's like a complete letdown.
But no, it's just you share the exact same views as my dad. You're an idiot. You can't be trusted.
This is true.
So, oh man,
Mikey Dread said he's going to come on next week.
All right, fair enough. That's got to be. I tried. I went for the obscure because I love DEF CON. I'd always want to go. I'd really like to be like. I'd go. If they offered me a presentation, I'd be like, I'd be working on this like monkey, and then, you know, I've shaved it, and then present Tony and be like, you know, this is what breeding with vegetables do. And then I've met his parents who are really lovely, so I can't crack that joke.
She's watching now, my mum.
I know. Sorry, Tony's mum.
She might probably watch it back. Well, she might do. So how far north are you?
I'm in Canada. I'm in southwestern Ontario, not far from Toronto. So not
Canucky Stan.
I am Canadian.
Yeah, I got a buddy out in London,
and I was just there last week, and I can still tell you it's lovely but cold where I was.
It's very cold. It's about minus 10 or 12 or 14 right now. I don't know. I never know. Trying to stay indoors. Actually, funny timing. I just built a quad last weekend. I put together a 210 with some old gear, old Little Bees and red bottoms, because I still rock old cred, because that's what I have. And it took me 4 hours to get the damn thing to program the ESCs. Don't do BL Heli Suite with DYS flight controllers. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no pass through, and it needs to be updated in order to do that. So you have to do them individually.
Oh my God, I wish I would have talked to you sooner.
I also hate Little Bees.
On that. I ended up finally programming all four with the because it would brick them. The DYS did try and talk. It bricked them.
Yeah. So yeah, you had to flash the original Arduino in order to because it would come up with S or N or something like that.
It came up with garbage and the first time with two ESCs would show up normal, and then it bricked them, and then it would just show up gobbledygook. So 4 hours later, I finally busted it apart and programmed them manually, and we're alive. But
could have been worse. You could have had the original DYS SN20 ESCs. Those things like
awful.
Oh my God! You have to attach. There's four little pads, and you have to attach individual wires to them. I've got one in the drawer over there somewhere.
I've got 4 on one of my quads. Do you remember?
Because they're
the quad that you made, that you built.
Oh my God, man, that was so painful.
At 1 in the morning, I got so pissed off. I went on Get FPV and grabbed 4 Lumineers, and they just showed up today.
Oh man, that is going to change your life, man. Having
Totally different world.
Oh, what are they? BR Heli 32 or are they BRLES?
32, the silk, just the standard stuff.
Yeah, man.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, man. You're going to be able to program your own music, have Star Wars or Mario when you first plug in, and it slowly cook the enamel off your windings. So,
back in the day, someone built me a little tool which had these little push pins on this 3D printed bit, which attached to a little programmer, and you had to get it in and push it onto the ESC pads just right, and then hold it there very delicately while you clicked a button to make it program. And occasionally it would work. I'm glad it's moved forward since then.
Yes, just a bit.
So I got a friend called he might be called Mark, but does anyone here hate Apple as much as I do now?
No.
He's making a little jumper like BIOS flashing chip out of a Raspberry Pi, which is quite interesting. So yeah, like hacking community is strong. And that's... Oh,
what do you say?
Tone?
Tone's become a robot.
Have I gone robotic?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh dear. I was saying hello, playing crazy FPV. It's his first time he's caught us live.
Oh, hello and welcome. We can go like a few more minutes. We can go over to Twitch and make some paper clips if you want.
So do you fly then? I'll go in the chat. Eric.
Yep, I do. I've been flying aircraft since I was a kid, and I'm getting pretty old now. But I just got into quads a couple years ago, into the FPV, and I don't make enough time for it. As you can see, you guys already looked at the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I have a very busy daytime career too, so I hack and play as much as I can, but I actually don't get out and pound the sticks near as often as I should.
It is a really interesting mix. I'm just scrolling through all your videos, and there's little bundles of like FPV stuff where obviously you got 5 minutes to do stuff, and then it's down to like this is a reflow station and that sort of review, and you're having too much fun by the looks of it.
Arduino electronics, 3D printing, and quads just go together wonderfully. It's
did you do the Arduino satellite with the foam and the air balloon? Is that you?
I did both. There's a satellite video series where I started building just a proof of concept, just an idea of a CubeSat, and then I also launched a high altitude balloon, and I used Arduino data logging equipment. It's 14-part video series on the channel.
Did you see how flat it was while up there?
Yeah. It's funny. The flat earthers still come around and comment on that video. They're like, "Oh, you use," because I used a GoPro Hero 2 in wide mode, so the fisheye is crazy, and they're like, "You fisheye camera, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh my god, you flat earthers have too much time on your hands."
Did you hit the top of the dome? That's the dangerous thing.
No, it didn't bounce off anything. I didn't get near as high as I wanted though. I was shooting for about 110,000 feet, and I think it only got to about 70 because of a payload miscalculation. I changed the payload weight at the last minute, which was dumb.
No, extra stretchy silicone treated balloon or something, or
the balloon did exactly. Once I reviewed the numbers after, it was bang on. It was me that changed the weight and didn't change my payload of helium. I put too much helium in, so it expands too soon.
Damn it!
And then it burst at a lower altitude. So. Yeah, there's cool online calculators for all that stuff. It was a fun project.
So you know what what they called the isotope keychains, beta lights. What they called?
The tritium.
Trinium. That's it. Trinium. Yeah.
There's a video on that on my channel too.
Oh my god, is it safe?
Yeah, that's the one.
Spoiler alerts.
Yeah, it's tritium's pretty innocuous. They even put it in gun sights and all kinds of stuff.
I've got a tritium light over here.
Yeah, they're neat. Like the half-life of that stuff is crazy. That keychain will glow for like 12 years. It's kind of neat. Hi, Canadian Drone Club.
God, there's being a gathering of Canadians. That's 2 already.
That is true.
we show up and take over live shows randomly, apparently.
That's fine.
This is the most random show I've ever attended.
If you've got a working mic, you're more than welcome. That's the main criteria you need to get on the show these days.
Yep, there you go. Little tritium isotope. This is definitely way older than 10 years.
Does it still glow though?
Yeah, man, still glows.
Turn everything off. Turn your
like, has anyone seen that bird who finds like a radioactive particle in Chernobyl? That was crazy. She's like poking it with her finger and that. It's got a screen. It don't work.
Yeah, but turn that light off and then go and stand in your toilet holding that.
Yeah, look.
It's kind of glowing.
No, it is because it's like completely.
Okay, it glows.
It's white. It glows white. Yeah, well, I don't know. Like, I kind of. Anyone remember Tom Green Weather Vision? That's kind of where I got my inspiration for this show.
Who?
And I'm bad at managing shows.
Yeah, not good. Yeah.
So I don't know what else. What else do you do? That's fascinating. I never knew. Like, see, we're complete scrub lord compared to you. Do you do the naked thing in the mirror?
No.
Are we like a science experiment? You know, like, do you keep watching us until one day we get it right?
No, I watch because I enjoy, and I lurk, and apparently I get called out on it.
Oh, it's fine.
You guys have an awesome show. It's fun to watch. It's really social. Like, everybody's always talking and joking around and having crazy brain fart moments. That was funny, by the way.
What, dementia?
Yeah, the dementia. That's what it was.
Play dementia.
It's funny till he has dementia, and then you're his friend, and
well,
then
you can still play it. I'll probably just won't know or remember. Or anything.
It's because he's not getting
I'm the son of a bitch who's going to have to get like a GPS tracker on him and stuff so we can find out where he's gone, and he's arguing with a bus driver.
Or a lamppost.
Yeah.
Is it going to be Jack? I'm afraid we found your dad again. He seems confused. Would you like to take him home?
Oh my God. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, that's it. Do you know, like, oh God, what's his name? The old guy. Now I've got dementia.
It's catching.
RC Model Reviews.
Bruce.
I've always wanted Bruce on, but he never answers our emails. I think he hates us.
Yes. I'm pretty sure he does.
Because we're dickheads and give the hobby a bad name.
He quite likes people blowing stuff up, though. Just sending that thing where you plug something in and it goes on smoky.
Yeah. Let the magic. Oh, he's got a locate a light review. Something that you can find something without beeping. Check that out, Curry Kitten. That does exist.
Yeah, I reviewed the locator, actually.
Yeah, he did. I think you reviewed it before I did. That might have been why I bought it.
Probably. Because I didn't have the light. I just had the big one that everybody said, this won't work if he goes out of cell coverage. And I was like, yeah, let's take that into account.
The light, it works fantastic. You can't get the small key fobs anymore. They only have the big round ones now. I contacted them to try and get more, and they don't have them. But those small ones are great. I just put it on my battery strap with a zip tie. So I switch it between quads. I just loop it onto the battery strap. It's perfect. And it's saved my butt twice where I would have been hard pressed to find the quad in long grass, and the battery was off, so the ESCs weren't going to beep.
I told you, Andy RC's down at the docks, circus seal, because he's hurt his neck. That's my seed impression.
It's very good.
Impressive.
I've got a bad neck, but I made it to the show. I was cleaning gutters today with my pole. Oh, my neck is killing me.
Tony needs a camera on top of his pole. Anyone?
I might FPV one of my poles, you know.
I reckon it will make great content because it's cleaning content, but cleaning content that's like no other.
Because I could wear goggles and just not even look up, and people would be like, "What's he doing?"
What you should do is third-person cleaning. So you put your drone out, and it's some sort of phantom type thing. You have it sat there looking downwards, and you have to clean using your goggles without falling off like a ladder or stuff. And it has the added controversial thing of it could be spying in windows and seeing naked ladies too.
Oh, that's a point.
And or children. Don't forget that one.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mikey Dread said he cleaned his pole this morning.
Oh, someone timed someone out. All right, no worries. That's been Let's Drone Out. Eric, stay where you are. We might have you back on because you're actually a very interesting person with more talent than we have. You've been listening to Let's Drone Out. You've been joined by not Andrew / Frank, not NJ Tech, not Andy RC, but Eric from MKE Lab. ME Lab.
Are we calling it Make Me Lab? Is that the idea?
Make Me Lab.
That's right.
Yeah.
Make me love.
From all the way from Kanakistan, my little Tony,
Bonjour.
everyone's favourite curry kitten.
Goodbye. It's been a strange one.
I've been Jack Bright to Fly, and I will not be arranging any more shows other than one more thing with David. I'll warn you guys so you can either tune in or not. And yeah, I've been Jack Bright till I Fly. Thank you and good night.